Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? How we doing today? Welcome to another Dropping Bombs here. And today we got another special one here. We're playing another Pioneer video. I want to do maybe a couple more Pioneer before we really focus on Modern and maybe even a little Legacy with the most recent bans. And if you watch my last video, wow, I got it wrong. I got it wrong badly. I thought it was just Lurrus that was going to go in Modern, and that was the only format that didn't get touched. So great job over here at the bomb shelter. Really screwed that one up. So we're going to play this. We're going to play maybe a couple more Pioneer videos because I'm just loving the format. I'm just having a blast. I think the format is super affordable. You know, I rented this whole deck from Mana Traders for 161 tickets, which is like their lowest plan if you're signing up. So if you want to do the same, I have a link below, as well as you can use promo code CoreyB there to rent this deck yourself. But the format's awesome. The decks are cheap. And all of the magic is very interactive, you know, very interactive. There's a couple combo decks that are over the top, but everything's pretty balanced. And overall, just a very fun format. So let's get into this deck. I played this on Versus Live, and I just had, or excuse me, Ross played this on Versus Live, and I just had a blast watching him go. I think the deck, it looks really awesome. There's some really cool new synergies that got brought to this. It reminds me a little bit of Rakdos Arcanist, just without the Arcanist. Arcanist never really did pressure, so you were never able to really close out games that fast, but this deck surprisingly can. You know, we don't see a ton of extra aggro cards besides like Voldaren Epicure and then Blood Tithe Harvester is the big one, but you can just turbo out these Croxas. This is a Croxas deck. Croxa deck to its core, and then we have some nice tricks with Claim to Fame and stuff. So really cool deck. Let's just get into it. As far as the mana base goes, we get to play a ton of duels. You get to play Haunted Ridge, Blood Crypt, and Pathways as far as duels go, which is already a lot. Having 3 is quite good. And then we have some creature lands with Den and Hive, and then Castle for utility. That's a lot of utility land, so there's a lot of stuff to do with our mana if we were to be flooding out, and that's really what you want from a deck, is something to just have a plan B in case your draw is less than desirable. All right, let's get into the creatures here. We got Voldaren Epicure, a 1-mana 1/1. Don't play too many of those in really any format these days, but it has an interesting ability. Pings for 1, so it kind of has haste, and then you get a blood token. Blood token is an artifact that sits around. You can pay 1, discard a card, sacrifice it, and then draw a card. So, you know, just an extra piece of material that hangs around for us to do some stuff with here. We'll get into that in a sec. 4 Thoughtseize, one of the best cards ever printed. Take a peek at your opponent's hand, take something. A very strong card there. A couple Stitcher Suppliers. You know, I'm honestly shocked that there's not more. I wanted to try this deck in its shell, but then I think we're going to make some changes. And I seriously might just be playing this in tournaments from now on because I love this deck. I'm a huge fan of it. Stitcher Supplier just really fuels the graveyard for Croxa. This used to be kind of the #1 play. You'd go Supplier on 2, Deadly Disputed on excuse me, Supplier on 1, Deadly Disputed on 2, and then maybe you can even Croxa if you get lucky with your hits on turn 3 with just 2 cards and cards that replace itself. So this is one heck of a Deadly Dispute deck as well as it is Croxa deck. Then we look and we get to play the most efficient removal spell in Pioneer, in my opinion, Fatal Push. It's excellent right now. You end with blood. I just thought of this right now. It's like we don't have fetch lands, and you can't really play a lot of Fabled Passages just because you don't want to play that many basics. You'd rather play utility lands. But with all these bloods, you just have these revolt triggers just sitting around to deal with tricky creatures like Kalitas or Omnath. So really nice stuff here. Then we got one more Duress, just kind of Thoughtseize number 5. 1 Archfield's Vessel. To be able to claim it back, you get a 5/5 demon. It's a cute little trick. What I have my eye on is just turning this card into another supplier, but we'll see how it goes. That it might serve us a decent purpose. We got a couple Dreadbores as a little bit more removal here. We talked about the Deadly Disputes. We talked about the Harvesters. Blood Thirsty Adversary is a nice one here with Claim Fame. You can play this, or you can have it in your graveyard and you can claim it back, pay 3, and then you can well, claim again, I suppose. Yeah, you can claim something else or cast another spell. So really nice synergies with Claim Fame there. Then we got Kroxa. It's a Kroxa deck, main thing. Got Claim Fame, and then some random one-ofs, a Go Blank, Fiery Temper, and a Culligan's Command. All kind of random to me. So the Duress, Vessel, Go Blank, Fiery Temper, Culligan's Command, those are the slots that I might just want to be filling in with like more suppliers, more bloodthirsty adversaries, maybe another Claim Fame. But we'll see how they work out. This deck list here just screams out, I'm not sure, and I'm going to play this for now, but oops, I want a challenge as well. So here's my deck list. That's what it screams out to me, but we'll see. And then we got a bunch of removal and hand disruption in the sideboard, as well as Lurrus as the companion, because it's just excellent here. Don't have to play any 3-drops. So Lurrus is a great fit for this. And next to maybe like Boros Heroic, and I'm not even sure if that's true, this is probably the best Lurrus deck in Pioneer right now. And we see how good this card is in Modern. So the best Lurrus deck in a format is probably going to be a good deck. So, all right, let's play some Magic. Looks like we are on the draw. I would like to submit this cat. Our opponent also has a cat. Okay, I guess this is the Modern queue now. It could be Rakdos easily because the deck is getting pretty popular, but it could just be Boros Heroic, and this is a pretty good hand against both. Not as good in the mirror, but very good against Heroic. Okay. Yeah, it could be something else too. Mardu Woe Reaper. Another enters the battlefield under your control. You may exile target creature card from a graveyard. Okay, so it's just a 2/1. So this must just be like a Mardu Vehicles style of deck. Okay, so we want to start with this. We're not going to Fatal Push right now, at least. We probably will Fatal Push this, but if they play something else, some other 2-drop that really matters, we'd rather hit that. So this seems like a game where we're just going to like kill a bunch of creatures, get Kroxa down whenever it's convenient, and then try to go for that turn 4 Return of Kroxa. God, I love playing with Kroxa. This deck feels like Grixis Death Shadow to me in Pioneer. It really does. Okay. That changes some things. So, that just makes it so next turn we're very likely to just Fatal Push with this Den. That's probably not even going to have a target, so we'll just say go here. This easily could be a game where we wait till turn 4 to Deadly Dispute as well. Or we can go Kroxa and then dispute it with the trigger on the stack. That way, you know, you get the value from it. I think I will kill it now. Most of the time you want to wait for this, you know, if they replay Athalia, but our deck doesn't care about it that much. It's annoying of a card, but not the absolute worst. This might be a Lurrus turn, yep. Okay. Harvester, okay. Yeah, I think this is a better Harvester plus Duress turn. Maybe we hit a removal spell or something. But we're too far away from Kroxa, so it's not worth it to play that. We have no fetch lands to supercharge it. Yeah. The Duress already I'm kind of hating, because there's a lot of decks that just have a lot of creatures. So, those 5 cards. Okay. Red, black, Harvester. Then we'll say go. So we can sacrifice this to kill Lurrus, which I think we're just going to have to do. Yeah. Okay, that's one of the pathways. Lurrus. Exile that. They know what's coming. Okay. So let's start with this, I guess, because maybe we won't want to sacrifice this. So let's go like this. Let's set the discard. You set it like this so the sacrifice is always in the back. Have them discard. What are you getting rid of? One of those lands? Probably. Take 3 damage. Okay, and now let's Deadly Dispute it. Okay. Now we just have to kill this. Okay. God, that card is good. And now next turn we just have Kroxa, huh? Okay. Okay. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, and we'll leave these bloods around to either have this be a bigger removal spell or just late game, discard a card, draw a card. Either or. The Luminarch Aspirant. Not nerfed in Pioneer like it is in Alchemy. Okay, they're getting big. They're going ham. All right, that's another Mutavault too. So we know they have Godless Shrine plus something in hand. Hopefully it's not Fatal Push. Okay. That's kind of spicy. I don't see us playing anything other than Kroxa though. Black, black, red, red. Like we said, this is a Kroxa deck to its core. Here's that. Here's everybody's friend. Low-key, one of the best escape creatures of all time. And I see you, Uro. You're the best, but Kroxa, you're number 2. Okay, now we can even do a cool trick of discarding Fiery Temper and paying for it here. If they play something. Yeah, look at that. Kroxa takes over. Let's go. Okay, now we want to kill some stuff. They are a creature deck. The Coil, the Flame Best Bolt. Not so much Angrath Rampage. That's kind of slow. Let's get this Poopy Duress out of here. Go Blank is bad. Colligan's Command is okay. Not amazing. Thoughtseizes we don't really want. I like keeping like 2. So what if we go like that? Kind of like it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Lava Coil is a nice one too. Being able to deal 4 to something and exile it. I like that. And I just love that there's just like, it's probably too much hand disruption though. Check this out, y'all. Like, we have 2 more Thoughtseizes in there. We were talking about this on Versus Live, which, by the way, if any of y'all saw the SCG announcement, rest in peace Versus Live soon. It's going to be sad, so. I know there's probably some crossover here from the people that watch Versus Live that maybe watch these YouTube videos. So, you know, let me be the first to say thank you to everybody who has watched that show. And for anybody who's coming over here to watch, you know, this content, means a lot. I will really deeply miss that show. And all the people I've met because of it, all the fans, all the other people and stuff. So thank you for that, y'all. But let's kick some ass for now. How about that? Okay. This hand looks nice. That castle is coming into play tapped, but other than that, this hand's fine. Let's do it. Could start with Epicure. All the names in this deck, all the new cards, all the new names are just awesome too. Voldaren Epicure is a sweet one. Blood Tithe Harvester, another nice one. Okay, I really don't want to kill that. So is this the turn where I want to just play Castle, Den, then this land? Kind of want to get Epicure down, but it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I think this is going to be the castle. Obviously, we're going to draw a swamp here, and it's going to tilt us, but let's get that down. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Guessing they put one there. We'll be killing that. Okay, so we can either Lava Coil it to make sure it's not coming back with Lurrus, or we can use the Lava Coil for this and Fatal Push this and Epicure. Then we got to worry about Lurrus, but not for a while. Pretty close, because most of our cards kill everything. Pretty close, YouTube fam. Huh. Let's go with stall for time, stall for time. All right, I'm going to go with the Epicure and Fatal Push and go from there. What you got? Orzhov Humans. Yeah, this is definitely the Orzhov Human, probably the deck that Ross wrote about. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. Before combat, I'm going to do something. All right. Hopefully I don't get punished with some make this creature bigger effect or, you know, unbreakable formation style effect. I did not. Is this a Lurrus turn? Looks like it. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good draw. I could start with that. See what we hit. Let's do that. There's a Croxa. Holy cow. So now I can't bring back Croxa even if I play this. So we want to probably just Lava Coil here. Let's get that out of there. Now we don't have an answer to Lurrus if they just slam it here. That seems kind of risky though when they can't play anything yet. But we don't have a good turn next turn, unfortunately. Like, we might just buy Lurrus. That's only from a graveyard. Oh, no! They could have did that to us last turn. But instead, they took their Thalia, right? Like, how silly. Go blank. Yikes. Okay, well. This isn't going to have a target. So definitely that. And, yeah, we'll get rid of the land, too. I'm blank. Okay. That's pretty good for Lurrus, at least. So I'm going to attack. Then I think I'm actually going to sack a blood here. I'm going to sack a blood to discard this and then play this. Ooh, that seems foolish. That seems so foolish. Okay. So now I could just realistically buy Lurrus here if I had a land. I'm gonna discard this. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm gonna play this. Now, we're going to need another red for that, but while we look for one, I'm probably just going to buy Lurrus and set up the post-Anger world. And, like, I get to sack my creatures before Anger so they don't exile and stuff, so yeah, that's nice. I guess, yeah, they wanted to block so they could bring back Mardu, whatever. Okay. So they see the Anger. They see the anger, the frustration. Okay. Well, now I want to protect and save this for now. I can discard it to the blood, too. But, yeah, I think this just seems like a Lurrus turn. And then if we top deck a land, we could play either Stitcher Supplier or Epicure from the graveyard with the old Kitty Cat. Or we can just start by sacking Croxa. Wow. That sucks. All right. Okay. Not the best of draws. All right. I'm gonna sack or discard to Croxa. Huh. Okay. Not much of a choice here. Well, Epic here. I guess we're just going to say go. We're behind now. The bodyguard was really good. Now we're going to have to finagle some way of like killing bodyguard at end step and then angering. Yup. There goes our second Croxa. Rebooter. Yeah, we're in trouble. I could just push it. Huh. Yeah, this bodyguard is such a problem. Guess whatever one they take. Yeah, I think I just gotta let this happen. But I think we're in trouble this time. Dauntless Bodyguard and Luris combo is really gross. Really gross. Now we gotta hope they attack with Luris. Because they played that from their graveyard, right? Maybe if they didn't play it from their graveyard, then they don't have. Then they can attack. Yeah, I guess that was probably just from their hand, huh? We're gonna hope it was from the graveyard somehow, or they forget. Otherwise, we just don't have a chance here. Alright, let's sack, get rid of Luris, sad day. That's not gonna help us. That would have helped us a long time ago. Alrighty. That didn't go well. Okay. I don't think there's many changes we want to make. We just got stuck on land. That go blank got us really good. You know, things didn't go well for us that game. No big changes we want to make. Let's try it again. Yeah, I think this is fine. Man, Blood Tithe Harvester with Claim Fame and stuff is pretty nice too. So we're going to want to land here, but Deadly Dispute should help with that a little bit. Oh, yeah, we can Blood Tithe Harvester to get that blood and then sack the blood, too. This deck is awesome. All right, Kithian. Let's start with this. I don't know exactly what side I want the other land on. So let's go with this. I will take it, even though we have Claim Fames to bring it back. What are you going to freeboot me? Okay. Glad we didn't block. All right. They're going wide. Well, if we don't kill this, we're going to have problems. So, I think I'm going to start by going like this. Then I'm going to deadly dispute this blood. Okay. And then let's claim this back. And I'm going to keep this Thoughtseize for Lurrus. Lurrus ate us alive last time, and if I just Thoughtseize it when they put it to hand, I think that's the #1 plan. We're going to have to take some hits here. It's going to be a little tricky. Okay, I'll take it. There it is. We'll be taking that Lurrus. Okay, 1 Thoughtseize for you. Gotta be Lurrus, even though Thalia's Lieutenant is pretty bad for us too. I mean, we can take that as well. I mean, the Go Blank is bad too. All of these cards are very good. All these cards are very good against us. But this we can just like kill the creatures. Go Blank gets our Croxa, and Dire Tactics exiles it as well. So Lurrus, and maybe we forget about the Croxa plan then and just go Lurrus and Thalia's Lieutenant. And then it's just like, yeah, you have to beat me with this. That seems good. So if I Thoughtseize, I'm going to lose my whole hand to that Go Blank. But then I'll have Lurrus back up, I guess. Thalia's Lieutenant is not that big of a deal, so maybe I should be looking at that as a different thing, like Thalia's Lieutenant Go Blank. Or I mean, Lurrus and Go Blank. And then kill this. Yeah, alright. Lurrus. Go Blank. Do I want to go to 6? Because I can go kill this, Dreadbore this. Oh, okay, okay. This might be nice. All right. I want to go to 6, I guess. Black, red, Dreadbore. Dreadbore this. Sack this. And then we'll say go. Then I can end step, discard Croxa, and then play it. Okay, there's Mutavault. Okay. So now I can actually get that Dire Tactics if I top deck a land. Right? Just playing Croxa and then discarding it. I'm going for it, because that's a way for me to just win this game. Land. Yes! Yes! Okay. We got a plan now. Hope they don't top deck another removal spell, and they're dead. Well, this line turned out quite well. They're gonna have both gone. Black, black, red. Red. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get to keep the claim fame. Nice. Okay, sweet. Let's hope this works out. Here we go. Dire Tactics would be dire if they top decked it. It's not bad. Not bad. Because now we can attack. I will sacrifice this. Not good. But we do have one kind of cool play for next turn. We can attack this turn, but lure us and fame it next turn is not bad. Gains 5 life. Alright, now it's a close game again. Close game. This black-white humans deck looks pretty cool too, I must say. Alright. What are they thinking about? Attacking with everything? And then bringing back Blood-Soaked Champion? I mean, I block the Mutavault, take 3, go to 3. They have a champion, and then I get to attack with 5 lifelink. I'd like that. What else could they have? Let's hope not go blank. Wow. They're going ham. I'm going to soak up the most damage. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay. Forgot about that. Okay. But, I mean, yeah, easy play for us. Luris. Fame. So now we can for sure attack for this because we gain 7. Yeah, we cannot attack with Croxa, though. Or because we gain 5, go to 7. And then next turn we could Fiery Temper, Freebooter, and then Dreadbore something else, and then attack with both. That would kind of lock it up if they don't do anything big. 5, 6. We're not dead to a Dire Tactics now, at least, but we're pretty dead. Actually, yeah, it's not lethal because they'd kill it, they'd put us to 1, we'd kill 2 creatures, and then gain 3, and then they have a 2/2 to our 3/2 lifelink. So it wouldn't be the absolute worst, but it would still complicate the game. That we don't mind. But they have a lot of draws like that. Just 1 mana creatures, you know? Okay. This is great if they just say go. Yep, that's fine. They're just looking to block Thalia's Lieutenant here. They could be trying to attack with this as well so they can pump it. That doesn't matter. Yep, I will block that. Okay. Okay, I think simple play for us here. Wait, are they dead if they have a land? 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, if they have a land, they're dead. I think they'd play it, though. Alright, kill this. Kill that. And then, yeah, we're attacking with both. Yes, yes! We got there! Woo! All right, second and final match for this video. Got to do a little bit of a short one because, well, I got to get to work at Versus Live. It is Thursday morning when I'm recording this. Hopefully have it on to you Thursday night, but got that going on. So, I think I'm going to mulligan this one. Yeah, even on the draw, we'd probably mulligan this. So, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to keep... Well, this is not great. I think we'll just get rid of one of these bloodthirsty adversaries. And go from there. Let's get rid of this. And do we start with this land? Nah, let's start with this. We have a lot of red mana that we need anyways, so we'll start with the Epicure. And then we'll say go. Okay, this looks like a little Winota Rider, I imagine. Not a good draw here. That's what I was kind of afraid of, but we'll go like this and then just say go. We could activate the blood, but I really want to discard Fiery Temper. But yeah, at least Fatal Push is pretty good against Winota, but we got to try to Thoughtseize away the Chariot. Chariot is the rough card. Okay. That is fine. Yeah, it's almost for sure Thoughtseize and then something else. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Let's attempt a Thoughtseize. See if there's a Chariot there or Winota. Oh, great. 2 Chariots. We're dead. Cannot beat that card. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. That's got to be this deck's like Kryptonite. That seems like a rough one. Okay, well. I guess Kolaghan's Command is pretty good against that. Maybe I want more of those. Go blank we don't really want. Duress we don't want. We want Flame Blast Bolts. The games where it looks pretty easy are the games where we can cut the ramp creatures, cut the legs out from under them. And yeah, I guess that's all we want. Yeah, let's just do that. Could bring in Lava Quells for if Winota actually lands. I honestly just don't even think that's that good. So I'm gonna just do this. We're gonna have the plan of just getting aggressive creatures down and then killing their elves and stuff as soon as possible. Okay. Another weakish hand, but I will keep, and we learned our lesson this time. I'm gonna start with the Haunted Ridge. If I had like 2 red 1-drops, like sure, then I would do it, but okay, Haunted Ridge. All right. And then we'll say go. Okay, now what do we want to do? Do we just want to kill this? Or do we want to, like, Thoughtseize and Fatal Push? That's not bad. Just Thoughtseize to see what we see. And then maybe kill this. Okay, Winota, Ranger Cloud. Yeah, not a lot of land. So I think we're almost assuredly killing that. Dustwatch Recruiter, huh? It's an interesting one. It's pretty good. I think I do want to take that. Yeah, it just facilitates a lot of things. And then we'll Fatal Push this and say go. So that was this with Ranger class. Okay, there's a supplier that we really hope finds a Croxa here. So let's get rid of this. So now the problem is we got to do something in case they top deck a land and Tovlar us. So that something can just be playing Voldaren Epicure, but we might as well do this and say go. Okay, there's the plains. Okay, Brutal Cathar. Okay. Nah, because even if we block, we're not going to Croxa. So, yeah, instead, let's just kill all the creatures. Flame Blast. Dreadbore. Attack. Might just play Tovlar. That is a human. So they can Winota us next turn, but it is a human werewolf, so not a big deal there. But it also means I can't buy Lurrus unless I just kill this, but... So this is activated as a sorcery, and it's not bad here. Alright, let's do that. Let's buy Lurrus. Alright. Then we'll say go. Let's say go. Now, we know they have Winota, but it doesn't do anything now. We cut off all the legs for it. Okay, another land. So if it's just Winota, we don't care too much. Ranger class. So they're going to Ranger class plus level. But that is a trigger for Winota. Okay, so we can just bring back Blood Tithe Harvester. And then just start killing everything from there. I think I like that. Okay, then we'll say go. We're gonna take a hit. They're gonna get a flip. And I'm afraid. Okay. Here it is. No! It couldn't be a Tovlar. It couldn't be a Tovlar. Yeah, I don't think I can win. Dang, this matchup just feels tough. Yeah, I just can't beat that Tovlar. I can't beat large creatures like that swarm the battlefield if they're not angerable, you know? So that's a big problem. And I think what we need to have for these matchups is red cap melees. Red cap melees is what really turns this matchup on its side. So I'm going to retool this deck quite a bit, y'all. And then maybe I'll bring another YouTube video your way with this deck, because I have a lot of changes in mind for this deck, but I think this deck has a lot of promise. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, y'all. I got to head to Versus Live or I do another match. Duty calls. So if you want to rent this deck, check out the description below. You can use the Mana Traders code CoreyB to get 15% off your first 2 months. Thank you, and we'll see you next video. Peace.